Hello, season's greetings. Welcome to this week's festive yoga practice with me. My name's Jess. For today's mixed levels festive flow, we're going to be starting in child's pose. You might want a rolled up blanket for this practice, however it is optional. When you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okie dokie, child's pose. So as I said, if you do have a blanket nearby, grab that now and just place it where your knees are going to be in your child's pose. That's probably just behind center of the mat. You can place your knees on there. Take the knees wide in your child's pose today. Big toes to touch. And then slowly walk the hands forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. In your child's pose, rest the forehead down. Close your eyes. And slowly start to deepen your breath. Starting to settle into this festive flow. And we start with some deep breaths, landing on the mat. Whatever plans you have for the rest of your day today, kindly place them to one side just for now. I'm sure lots of you have a ton of things to do on your to-do lists, presents to wrap, people to see, lots of food to be eaten. But for now, we come into our bodies, we come to our breath, and we have a moment of peace and clarity before we step into the rest of our day. Take a few more gentle breaths here. Option to roll on the forehead if that feels good. Slowly lift the forehead. When you're ready, we're going to thread the left arm underneath the right, coming onto the left shoulder, twisting to the right hand side, coming onto the left ear for a thread the needle in our child's pose. Your hips might lift a little bit, but that's okay. Doesn't matter what the shape looks like. You can keep your eyes closed. Think about how this pose feels in your body today. Maybe you're feeling a little stiff. Maybe you're holding on to some tension. Maybe you need to unclench. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly use your right hand to press yourself back up and switch sides. So extend the left hand out long and thread the right hand underneath the left. Coming onto the right shoulder, right ear, extend the left hand forward. And again, take a moment to bring your awareness to your body here. How does it feel today? Where can you soften in this pose? Maybe it's the skin in between your eyebrows or your jaw. Maybe it's the fingertips or the toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then use your hands to press yourself back up. Come back to your child's pose. So extend the arms out long and rest the forehead down. Just for a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the forehead and take your gaze towards your hands. We're going to snake forwards. Keep the torso lifted and lift up through the chest. Straighten the elbows and press the hips down. Keep your toes touching so that your legs are in this diamond shape. You might find a slight bend in the lower back here, but keep a nice lift in the shoulders. And then as you breathe out, we're going to send the hips back to our child's pose. And we're going to move through this flow. So we're going to lift up, come forwards. And then send the hips back to your child's pose, or almost to the child's pose. Now we can start to incorporate a spinal roll, so opening out through the chest. And then as you send the hips back, maybe round through the spine, sending the hips back. And then as you come forward, arch through the lower back and lift the chest, look forward. Make it your own. Exhaling to come back. And inhaling to send the chest forwards. We'll do this 3 more times. Exploring the space around you. Moving with intention. And then the next time you're forwards, slow and steady, we're going to lower to the belly. Bring the feet hip width apart and place your elbows underneath your shoulders, coming into Sphinx pose. So draw the shoulder blades together, open the chest, press into the tops of your feet and pull the mat towards you, actively pulling the mat, press your pelvis into the earth for your Sphinx pose. Pause here, take a couple of breaths on your own. Place your left elbow into the centre of the mat and swing the right arm round, bend the right knee and grab the right foot. Press the heel into your glute for a nice quad stretch here. Again, we're not thinking about the shape or anything like that, just think about how the shape feels in your body. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Slowly release. And we switch sides, bring the right elbow into the centre of the mat here. And we swing the left hand round, grab the left foot and pull it into your glutes for a nice quad stretch on the left. Inhale here. Exhale. Slow and steady. Release the left foot and come back to your Sphinx pose. So bring the elbows shoulder width apart, press the palms into the earth and lift up through the chest. One last breath here. Exhale. Slow and steady. Place your hands underneath the shoulders and we lift up to our tabletop position. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then when you're ready, we're going to step the right foot forward in between our hands, coming into our low lunge. Inhale to lift the torso and rest the hands on your knees, send the hips forward and down for your low lunge, Anjaliasana. Draw the shoulder blades together and lift up through the chest. Find your drishti and take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take your left hand to the outside of the right thigh and sweep the right hand round. Wrap it around your lower back. Find a twist here. Take your gaze to the back right hand corner of the mat. Inhale to pull the right knee in. Exhale to send the hips forward and down. Actively twisting back to the right. Stay for one more breath. Exhale. Slow and steady. Unravel to face the top of the mat. Fingertips come down to the mat and we walk our right foot to the edge of the right side of the mat. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. We're going to step the left foot forward to the top of the mat. Now we want both of our feet, heels in, toes out. Fingertips come down to the mat, lower the hips. We come into our deep squat. Malasana, lift up through the chest, press the elbows, press the hands together and push the elbows onto the insides of your knees to find an opening and stay for a few breaths here. You might want to place a block under your hips if you need a little extra support here. Otherwise, stay for a few breaths, pause here. Fingertips come to the mat, lift the hips, and we're going to send the right foot back this time, coming into our low lunge on the other side. So walk the left foot back into the middle of the mat, and we send the right foot back. Inhale to lift the torso, rest the hands on your left knee and send the hips forward and down. Press into the top of your right foot for your Anjaliasana low lunge. So left foot should be forward, right foot should be back now. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax the shoulders down, soften the gaze. Stay for one more here. And then as you breathe out, slowly we take the right hand to the outside of the left thigh, wrap the left hand around your lower back, and we twist to the left, take the gaze to the back of the left hand side of the mat. Use your right hand to pull the left knee in so it doesn't splay out here in your twist. Inhale. Exhale. Stay for one more breath. Exhale. Slow and steady, we unravel. Fingertips come down to the mat and you step the left foot back. Coming to lay on your belly, take your time. Hands stay underneath the shoulders here. And we slowly lift up into our Cobra. Take the chest forward, lift the forehead. Draw the shoulder blades together, breathe deep. And then as you breathe out, we're going to lift the hips and come into our downward facing dog. So curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take any movement that you might need. Maybe that's pedaling the heels, pressing one down and then the other. Maybe you want to tick-tock the hips from side to side. Relax the back of the neck. Press into all 10 fingers into the mat. Take the weight out of the wrists. And press your chest down towards your thighs, lifting the hips. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more just like that. Stay for a few more, just finding some movement here. Maybe you would prefer to find stillness in your dog, whatever you need in this moment. Just exploring how it feels in your body. Take the feet hip width apart. Slight bend in the knees and send the heels down towards the ground. Deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to walk our hands towards our feet. So bend the knees as much as you need and slowly walk the hands towards your feet until you're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. So find your forward fold when you get there. Generous bend in the knees. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the top half down. You can close your eyes here just for a breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Bend the knees even more and we roll up to standing. Rolling through the spine, vertebra through vertebra. Last thing up is the crown of the head. Step to the center of the mat. From here, we're going to head into our Christmas tree pose. So when you're ready, left foot is our standing foot for this first of all. So slowly start to lift the right heel, open the right hip. So send your hip out to the right hand side. And you've got a few options from here. You can keep the toes on the ground if perhaps you're a little wobbly. And then maybe you can start to play with your balance here by placing the toes on the inside of the calf. See how that feels. You might want to hold on to a chair or a wall if you need some extra support, or you can place your toes underneath a block as well if you have a block handy. If you want to take it further, you can place your foot on the inside of your calf, or perhaps even lift the foot and place it on the inside of the left thigh, squeezing everything into the center to find balance. Option to bring your hands to heart center here, or if you want to challenge your balance, you can reach the hands up and overhead for full tree pose. Pause, breathe, come back to your breath and soften your gaze. Relax the muscles in between your eyebrows. Relax the jaw. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Stay for one more. Exhale. Slow and steady we release. Right foot comes back down to meet the left. Pedal out through the heels as we prepare to switch sides. So when you're ready, slowly sending the weight into the right foot. When we slowly start to lift the left heel lifts. Open the left knee and bring the left toes in towards the inside of your right calf, right ankle. Options to stay here, working on your balance. And then slowly you can maybe play with placing the foot on the inside of your calf. See how you go. And you can use a wall, as I say, or a chair for your balance if you need it. If you'd like to take it further, you can grab the left foot and place it on the inside of the right thigh, squeezing everything in. Find your drishti on the other side, find your balance. How does this pose feel different on the other side? Softening down, steady your breath. You might want to reach the hands up and overhead. Maybe you want to play with your balance even more and take the gaze up towards the sky. Again, optional. See how you go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax the shoulders down. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. To slowly release. Take the left foot and place it down on the mat. Feet hip width apart. And we'll finish this practice with breath of joy, my favorite. So again, feet are hip width apart here. And then we inhale to reach the hands all the way up towards the sky. From here, with 3 short, sharp inhales in. And as we do so, we cross the hands. So if you're not sure, then you can watch me first and then take it away on your own. So, and then as you breathe out, we take it forward, swing the arms down and back. Big breath out. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift up. Exhale. 2 more. Last one here. Inhale to lift up, reach up with the hands, star pose, take the gaze up towards the sky, reach, reach, reach. And then exhale to bring the hands together, Angeline Mudra at the heart center. Bring the feet together and squeeze the legs. Relax the shoulders down, close your eyes or soften the gaze. Let's take a moment to reflect here. Allow the benefits of our practice to sink in. Maybe allow the corners of your mouth to lift into a smile. And take a deep breath in. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. And that's it. That's the end of our festive yoga practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope whatever you've got planned for the rest of the day, that you make it a great one. If you enjoyed the class, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave me a little comment. Let me know what you thought of the class today. And of course, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class and have a wonderful day and Merry Christmas.